Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Wolf, and I'm casting a game between the yellow Protoss, GhozZa. I like to think his name is kind of like Godzilla. I might call him Godzilla, because I'm going to call this guy KangasKhan. You guys know who that is? That would be Kanga Ruthless, our moderator. He is the best moderator ever. We should all vote for him for administrator. This guy, I was pre-loading it, and there's no way I can avoid watching this. This guy's nuts. I think he's high right now. Feels so good not to be lost in race, guys. He reminded me to do one of my favorite voices. I think I do one of the best. I'll probably screw it up, though, on the cast. Oh, well. Screw-ups are natural, guys. It's just natural. It's good not to be lost in race, man. Why is that? Kanga, my biggest advice I could give to you throughout this game, fear the city is rank with it. You guys know who that is? That would be GhozZa from Lord of the Rings. You guys remember the fear is criticizing me. Seriously, this guy's nuts. He's crazy. So, just don't talk back to people in general. I mean, sometimes they're nice. This guy sounds like he's nuts, though. So, I mean, like, you talk back to me, and I usually come back with something funny. You come back to this guy, he's like, fear, the city is rank with it. GhozZa would be the big, like, cancerous orc on the attack of Minas Tirith. That's kind of interesting looking. Okay. Yeah. And, yeah, if you guys remember, I think that's one of my better voices. I was doing my dang it, I can't do it now, my Schmeagle voice. Hobbits, well, what's potatoes, precious? Oh, and then I'm just like, potatoes. Fear, the city is rank with it. So I think I do pretty good voices for those two not very major characters. Now if only I could do, Gandalf. Fly, you fools, bitch. Like, he just keeps talking. Like, let him talk, Kanga. Just let him be nuts. And then he, like... So, anyway, I have a few games I want to cast today. Probably a couple today and a couple tonight. I want to cast Dark, Omicron's game, because Dark's a really good Protoss player. And I love watching Protoss games. I mean, like, you guys can see, this is a replay from Kanga, and it's, he lost this game, so I'm going to try to give him some advice about how to play better. And so, yeah, so give him a little advice. It's not going to be a super advice game, though, because I'm not very good at giving. You're my friend, Kanga, and if you send me a replay, guys, and you're a Zerg or Terran, you want advice, I'll do my best. I'm no Day 9. Day 9? And so this Protoss player is completely standard right now. One of those silver players that knows his build order, doesn't know his builds, though. You know who you are. You know who I am, brah. Don't taste me, brah. And then I got some replays from Team Zen. I have no idea what that's about. Like, the guy who sent it, his name was, quote time, Mr. B. It's like, dude, this is so dumb. Why would he tell Kanga that his overlord's going down? Dude, your OV's going down. And then Kanga's like, I know you guys know what that is. He actually, I don't think Kanga saw that, so let's take a look. I did it right this time. I don't pre-check these things. If you see your opponent going 3-gate at this time, I need to click the E button. If you see your opponent going like gate, cyber, gate, then that means he's either going to go for a 4-gate, or he's going to go 3-gate blink stalkers, or a 3-gate expand. And of course, a 4-gate is usually followed by an expansion. 3-gate blink stalkers are usually followed by an expansion. And so your biggest things is you need to send a Zergling up right now, because the Zerglings are way cheap, and he won't be able to kill it before you see the 4 gates down, especially with pylon placement like this, where he has to build it by his doorway. And have a Zergling over here, so you can see him. If he's got 3 gates, you may need to move in an Overlord over here to check for hidden tech. So, you know, if he's going 3-gate blink stalker, in which case you need more Zerglings. Infestors are good against blink stalkers. Yeah. And so you need to be able to see if he's got 3 gates. You need to try to look for that. If you need to look for you need to use the Zergling to see if he's got an expansion, or to see if he's got a Twilight Council. And then of course you need a Zergling over here. Remember, Zerglings come in pairs for a reason. They're like squad mates. They're like, dude, I'm gonna go up there and you stay back here. And then the first Zergling dies. Like, shit, I lost my buddy. There's a Void Ray over here. Look at these war medals of Kanga. He's like, I destroyed a carrier and a Void Ray before the game even started. That's how good I am. My drones shoot up. Too many Zerglings at the Watchtower. You don't need more than a pair ever at a Watchtower unless it's PvZ. Then you can have 4 to fight off that pair. But they're in a lot of danger from just getting killed. So there's a tree back there or something. See? Tree. I mean, sure, you might be able to get this. No, he didn't get Zergling speed. Let's take a look at Kanga's base. Roach Warren, Lair going down. I don't know. Zerglings. Oh, he just got Zergling speed, so a little bit late, but that's okay. I mean, he got it before any major engagements. You see what I'm saying here? 1 Zergling, 2 Zerglings. You know, you're down 25, 50 minerals, but you did no damage with that attack, especially because his shields can regenerate. If it was a Terran player and you hit him, a little bit of damage, but of course, the Terran player would have just shot them before they got close. We have a little bit of a flower going on here, right? Today in ITT Ice Fang's cast, or that'd be actually ITC, I'm going to talk about flowers and Gothmog's voice.
Fear, this Protoss is rank with it. Dooku.
I should get a Yoda voice too. A lot of Zerglings, pretty good. He's definitely doing a great 4-gate though. You do have a spine crawler for defense. I do believe you'll be just fine holding out this first push there. You need to make sure that. Ooh, then the force fields go down. Bad. That's really bad. First glance, spine crawler looks okay. I mean, having it by the door is good, but you got to remember, there's always a possibility of force fields. Good Protoss players use force fields, and then don't forget that roaches. A lot of people say they're really good against zealots, and they are good against zealots. But if you have them just sit there in their grill, especially if you have the advantage of speed and creep, you need to try to kite the zealots. And I can see here, you're probably freaking out a little bit here. We're looking at the APM, it's probably like spiking like crazy at 30. Just going to go ahead and get rid of that. Probably spiking like crazy at 200 or something like that. So, power of Protoss, initial. Now, watching the spine crawler poke at 8 times speed, it looked like a big dildo slipping back, like slapping him in the face back and forth. Like, it's just hanging out here. He's like, dude, I don't. Okay, you're gonna die now, damn. Stab. You guys don't even know. I'm a better spine crawler than all you. Yeah, you get out of here. Oh man, Zerglings are just so good against. Look at that poor stalker. Like, go get out of here. Zerglings are just really good against stalkers. Yeah, stalkers. They'd be nice to have some more damage per second, but they're good. I'm pretty pleased with the balance of the game it is right now. A lot of little Protoss things can be fixed to make the game more dynamic, but not necessarily more balanced. It's not like there's a problem with winning, just a problem with the game in general, which we all just lost. I apologize. He sends in wave after wave of wave. Unfortunately for you, the Protoss player probably could have beaten you with the extra 400 minerals from his expansion. Take a look. If he had just put them into 4 zealots. And so right now, you guys are definitely in the tied zone. I don't think, yeah. He's macroing very poorly right now. Yeah, so definitely big macro fail. And then you want to make sure your overlords are not caught out of position like this. It's just not. Losing overlords in critical moments can really cost you the game. One of my first replays, game 5, guys. Jesus, on game 60 something now. You're looking at the replay, you're like, Jesus, on game 60 something. Game 5, I played against Apples in a best of 3. And he chose Steps of War and Speedling rushed me. And he destroyed one of my pylons. Due to poor pylon placement and the fact that it supply blocked me, I got screwed by like an 8 or 9 pool. So that sucked balls. Man, those poor roaches, they're just. And see, this is a good example of it. Zealots aren't that bad to roaches. And zealots are really important in armies, so. I mean, people can complain all they want about about stalkers in general, but seriously. There's a reason that army composition is so important. So we're just going to lay back and relax. Enjoy the slaughter of all the drones. Oh, we got an idea what's going on here. Kanga did good micro with his queen, because losing a queen is a lot of minerals you don't want to lose. You know, half a hatchery? That's exactly what a queen costs. Exactly half a hatchery. I don't want to lose that. Do you guys? I don't want to lose that.
Fear, Protoss is rank with it.
And so saving that queen. Remember, guys, sniping certain things, they always tell you to hit workers, but sometimes there's better things to hit. Just like in one of my most recent replays, the pylons were hit, which hindered the Protoss ability to. It was 19 cents that game. He hit the pylons, he lost a lot of units. Counter push could have killed him. But if you go into a Zerg base and you destroy like a spawning pool and a queen, suddenly that Zerg is in a lot of trouble. I mean, speedlings are really important, and it really sucks to lose spawning pools, tech labs, and trust me, you do not want to lose a cybernetics core. I mean, they usually put these in front of their walls, but if you lose a cybernetics core, you're in a shit ton of trouble. You can't warp in stalkers and sentries, which are really important for Protoss. So I want to talk more about Protoss, because you know why? Protoss is way cooler than Zerg. Zerg just suck. Blah. So we got a shit ton of speedlings here. With the Roach support, I'm pretty sure... Ooh, nice surround. That was beautiful. Yeah, that was a great surround. Nice job, Kanga. Definitely make sure, as you are doing, focus fire the Zealots. Jeez, I almost called you Zealot, Kanga. Kanga, you got good game sense here. I think you're gonna be the first one in Masters League for sure. And so, this is kind of like watching some of my replays too. Is that it feels very tooth and nail, fighting back and forth, and then playing Star Wars music. Oh, hey, oh. Now that song is just completely stuck in my head. Sorry guys. That's all I'm really focused on, because that is such an awesome song. I'm totally into Star Wars. Protoss players, you got a couple of stalkers versus a couple of Zerglings, make sure you get their back against the wall, especially if there's, by a couple Zerglings I mean enough to get a surround. Zerg players that can't get surrounds are dead Zerg players. Great job. Stay on top of your macro. Great, Kanga. That's beautiful. I bet the Protoss player is feeling. He's like, geez, my 4K didn't work. 1,000 gas built up, as you said. You pretty much critiqued yourself in your replay. You're like, dude, I need you to critique this replay. But I already critiqued myself. And so pretty much everything you said, I may repeat. I don't care. Marry me. I love you. Kanga, what are you up to? Oh, not much. I'm just playing a PvZ. I love you. What was that? I said I love you, Kanga. Tenacious D. I do a pretty good Jack Black voice, but it doesn't sound as good when I'm not singing along, or... Yeah. It's one of those voices that you may hear. Last night I was practicing my Andrew Ryan voice, because I'm trying to do a Bioshock Willy Wonka mix, you know? Who can take a sea slug from the ocean? That's not Andrew Ryan. Don't even... You're like, dude, that's not even Andrew Ryan. Ooh. Good control by this Protoss player, and then he balls him up really tight, so great job there. Oh my goodness. How does Kanga lose this game? Spoilers, he doesn't. I told you that to you guys. And you know how I always put the winner usually the person who sends me the replay, I put their name first. Well, this time I'm going to put Kanga's name second, because generally the person who sends the replay is the person who won. And I realized I was kind of doing that, so... From now on, guys, just to remain consistent, and because I love Protoss, and I like Zerg more than Terran, as a personal preference, it's going to be Protoss, Zerg, Terran. That's how the order of all my replays will be, so I will not try to give it away anymore. I realized last night when I was uploading the Ronald Reagan video, it felt like, I'm like, oh shit, well, Ronald Reagan won that game, and then he's the first one on the list because he sent the replay. So, KangasKhan, you will be second on the list, and you actually won this game, so it's my secret. You guys know my devilish plan. And it sounded good before I did the replay, but don't think it's going to be good this time. Thank you for watching my cast, guys. It means a lot to me. I can't seem to do it. No, this is it. I'm going to do it. Thank you for watching my cast. That was better. Deal with it.